You're a baby, right?
Yeah, I'll see. I'll find a way.
You better do.
I'll find a way. No, I love you. I'll find a way to sweeten you up because you have
Okay.
come on. It's too now. I look at 12 o'clock. Lolo, no, so long.
Yeah, I'm not midnight.
Ah, wow. Is it the
No,
love
it's okay.
there? Because
I had a,
I
I
know you
had
want
a
to do for
like,
everybody. So thank you. I can see the love.
no, it's okay. I had like 2 hours sleep,
Oh,
1 hour 30 minutes because I went even before to bed. My daughter,
okay.
so it's okay.
Okay. Okay, Modo. So let me just tell you guys that we have entered. Let me just take a few seconds just to share it and we'll start. You know.
Let me see if I can share myself.
Never say ka self kita music di play ke but my sister me you know I'm musical today.
So you better start. You better start making publicity of me, okay? We all have to be like that, though.
Ah?
No
No,
matter the old you Roger.
yeah, inshallah.
I like to know.
That's good. That's good.
Eh,
That's
na
really, really
na
good.
sister ngo na sister not to be ngo music for it to play ka be before I forgot haja mafu.
Ali Salawolama.
That's good. That's good. Allah mo kuntu ikuna.
Amen.
Mina.
Amen. How's the baby? Baby with who I like the youngest one.
Since 7 o'clock,
7.
they was not getting bad.
Eh, Aisha, then I mistake Baraka Bill. Ka utu no masama woka 5 hours no nap ke. Ishmael found ka 6 hour nap ke. I went and got in there about 2 hours ago. Go kutubu. Go sunote ulu ma bill. Yeah, but more about life mina nengata I follow sela le kata wula la because the nenga na akata la follow sela. We ambata we sunolo.
Okay.
Yeah, that one gone long time. More. Big sister out there.
No, I'm here.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, sorry. I turned one off.
Oh, it told doc on 2 times.
Yeah.
What I got from go brother. Therefore, go jet in any more live land. My link let time. Okay, ma. Sister, you okay?
Yeah.
I'm okay.
No, if it's a camera, but while I'm sharing, if it's a
Yeah.
camera, but I don't care. When I finish sharing, then we'll continue.
No problem.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Neta yolo Jao. Okay, yeah, I can see you guys now. Momula yeah, what can we do?
Cool.
Anyway, just leave me alone. I'm too big now. I need to stop eating too much.
In my auto, yeah, it's yam.
I
I'm
know.
eating yam.
Nga kulo, but kulo the mola bunyala. Ah. What I can happen go be bunya utu. The now we don't know utu. I need bulu, I need pasta, I need rice, I need potato.
And how's your diet doing?
Hey babe, I need to restart that diet again. No. Yeah. You know African food now. We can't say no to it.
No. We need it all the time.
But this is the problem why we can't diet because more tala kata tombo kyo kamu faulo bere kata bosabu now today kamu faulo kata dry rice cake faulo kata okra.
But it depends about on the metabolism, sister. Because me, I eat all the time, but I don't really go over 60.
And the thing with Aisha, I used to be like that, you know. I used to eat any kind of food and not put on weight. Mateka finally what beko. Aja. Idoni can go no, I don't put on weight. Go let me continue to enjoy myself. But Nanden sawa nasuela minge. Wait. Mata. Anala kalaka. My body just changed completely.
I hope mine will remain like this.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Don't worry. I'm gonna be forced to start running again now.
You're gonna do.
Yeah, I need to start to. I need to start.
You don't worry about it too much, otherwise it doesn't go away.
Exactly.
That's the problem I realized. The more you worry, the more it just depends. The more when
Don't
not,
worry about
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Don't
when
worry
you
about the fatness. Just keep it fit. That's all.
but you know what? I'm at the point where even if I don't eat the food, I just have to smell the food and I put on weight. I'm on that
Keep
weight
it,
now, yeah.
keep it healthy. That's the most important thing.
Okay.
As long as what you have what you have on as weight is not
Yeah,
taking you, I think it should be like that.
that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, marketer show Damiela where. Befi Mushake, Elon, let me start. Ane soma, ane tele, ane wea, ane so. Nikake jamana so de na for the konyumale wole kase abema. Ne tole haja kone. Ne based in London, United Kingdom. Show to the friendship, relationship, and marriage goals. Beware mena. I do apologize. More sure, Motaka time in a bolondula. You guys have to adjust with us because londula more ka guess who invite ka guess do and ne you're made a multi jamara kino time sook in mobile for more ka show kala for more show kala make it a work kala mobima or where we all have to sacrifice somehow just to make the show to entertain you guys. So ne mokanaya not be late. I do apologize for that. I do I Jaffa mama. But
Yeah.
B, we got our sister Aisha. I live Belgium, and then I so far that she have to introduce herself. We got our sister here, and we got our brother Mohamed Kamara. So ngata kumadi na my sister ma Aisha. Ijo ile jetile ile so mindela. Aisha Ngamina.
Yes, I'm hearing you. Just a minute. I want to drink.
Okay, ile na kumadi big brother my big brother ni kumadi ile ma ile jetile ile so mindela before Aisha na.
Me, my Shakono. She's ladies and gentlemen. We still deal with that protocol here. Mama, I'm not telling her.
Uh, Sister Aisha, I live there.
Yeah.
Sister, please introduce yourself. Who are you and where are you based?
Oh, my name is Aisha Kamara. We call Aisha Kamara. And I'm in Brussels, Belgium.
Thank you so much, sis. Big Baba Kumayi Bele Jetile, and where are you from, please?
Socially knowing her Fatoma, ni Australia, Brisbane.
Thank you so much, big brother. Big sister and big brother, nani ale platform ka because mo beka loka for platform ni na ada ka for educational platform, you know. And be nothing more kuma albinism like be, you know. Kumalele like back home is everywhere. Yeah, albinism is in human, it's also in animals, is everywhere, you know. And then, but the thing is, more people are not educated on it. the way we want them to be educated on it. And especially Farafina Jamana law, because they're not educated on it, they can sometimes abuse the person that has got it or mistreat the person that has got it. More ka Falagbara Jamana Wukono, this law here where we have to treat everybody equally and fairly. Okay, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of lack of education, more malo, when they know somebody have got it, I don't know about now, but before they used to bully the person. They got mean, right? So when I got nanny, I more fairly be for that a big sister Aisha and I didn't fair, you know, but then with Allah, so more could my sister fair, and you gonna explain to us, big brother Mohammed, the medical side of it, but the personal side of it, like sister Aisha. Sister Aisha, welcome on the show. This is like, I think your third or your fourth time being on this platform. So welcome again. It's been a long time. I wanted to ask you, like, obviously your daughter has got albinism, right? Yeah. So is there like, it's genetic, right?
Yeah.
When you first find out that your daughter that you was pregnant, when you first find out that you're pregnant, how did you know? Did you know from your pregnancy that you was gonna have an albinous child, or when you had the child, that's when you find out? Can you please explain it to us how, you know, genetically?
Okay. Napo comes from the American bar English.
Yeah, please.
Because albinism, like you said, is a genetic condition. So then so na lelmina
Yeah.
atete detect killer when the woman is pregnant. But now, science way advanced medical research with Tanya,
Yeah.
they can do further tests now actually that they didn't had the opportunity to do before. So then it was not possible to detect it while pregnant. And I saw na minga uto na ndai na ino le me ama kene la tele na kore paske nu bag ben ne te gon wula ne te ma bala la ina morning be my family kono. So it was not really surprising to me. I wasn't expecting that I was going to have an albino person, but when I saw her, I just saw my daughter. I didn't see albinism.
Oh, thank you for explaining that to us. For example, in Nani Minga Luma, like for example, you know, with us parents, when we have a child, and then just to be a mother alone, first time is a shock, right? Just to be a mother, you don't know how to adapt to it. You know,
Exactly.
having other kids, was it the same as raising your daughter, or was it differently? You know,
It was different. It was different because kind of manage kanima for like you say,
yeah,
being a mother itself is as you know.
hardest
Then
job.
having a child with special needs is another thing. Is another level up. You know, albinism ngalo at in a family kono matemo bongula nele ngozi nsi amanefa na niyena mu albino le. But really, I didn't have that interest, that strong interest, that proper interest to find out what it is until when I had my daughter. Nandimuso so na minge ndede se nzila tunote fendo of raising a child without knowing her condition. So nga research damina from the source. What is it? It's a genetic condition, genetic disorder, but medical way of calling it is like that, more or less. Dr. Nata Moyena. So can a type who research can have different types. Can a mafananika genetic test on my daughter, and she has the type 2. I have for ocular I got it in
It's
English.
very long. It's ocular tanosius.
Ocular cutaneous albinism.
Yeah.
Type 2. So anya wale oculale ani cutaneous anafali wale atale. So I search, I research deeply to know what is good for her, what is not good for her, what is harmful, what is not, what you have mitsiamambale no muri yakola ko amanga kamidong aka kamidong nedo wo believe wo bete nguna beneba. So I went searching about foods that people with albinism eat. These are things that are not really true. Lele mentality lele muwa develop around it, and many other even disastrous ones that killing them and all these things. So Nina Obe found out Kelautu, the type my daughter has, and how to go about it, which treatment she needs. Nga Obe dig only when I had her, really. Memsi albino in my family kono, but I wasn't really care to know what is it really. I knew that sun was not some the sun was harmful to them, but that was all. I didn't even know that they had eye nyakuni, I have vision and all these things. So
That,
kind of found
that
out there, and
no, you
then
can continue. You can continue with that bit because that was gonna be my next part, but you can take
okay.
on that part. Yeah, no, you can continue with it. Yeah.
Very good.
So na anya na onyale kwa, even though netara doctor fail, but I needed to know what I have. I needed to be the first person to defend her. I needed to be the first person to treat her because I'm simply the mother. So kind of to even now today when I go to the hospital, the doctors will even tell me, "Ah, you are more doctor than we about your daughter." So yeah, I'm not at Nolekwa, but I had a really hard time. It was really difficult. It was difficult.
My next part, you touch a little bit on it. Like, for example, when the weather is hot and you want to take your other kids to the park, do you feel self-conscious with your daughter? Like, for example, in case if it's too hot for her body, do you have to add extra sun cream on her skin, or the sunlight is it damaging for our eyes? I want you to go into details, like really, have she explained it to you how she felt? Because if when we take our kids out in the summer, we don't
Mhm.
realize the effect on the sun. Like before, I used to think that us black people, we our skin is okay with the sun because we're black. But I was even
Mhm.
told that's not the case. The sun
That's not
burns us quicker. The sun us
yeah,
we attract the sun quicker than somebody who's lighter skinned than us. Dig I
yeah.
mean? So I want you to elaborate with that. Does like with her skin type because she's albino, it does the sun is it more harsher on her compared to your other kids? Like how do you manage when you go in? Because having children and having like they're all different in their own way, is it difficult for you to go out like holiday, travel, summer ways there's heat or go to the park with the children, or do you have to put extra layer of sun cream on her? How is it?
Okay. Anything an ordinary mother, a
Yeah.
mother with a child with no special need is hard, and the mother with a child with special needs is harder. It's even harder. Nadora, albinism yemine is a lack of melanin. So lack of melanin in the body, doutai hale, doutai middle, doutai lowly. Why melanin ye adama din fali lole. Is what gives color to the eyes. It what gives color to the skin, to the hair. Then, after ni feminine fanani, it protects the skin against the how you call it UV sun ray. Malon,
Sunlight.
yeah, ultraviolet voilà. So bani telewe bola ali telefona mabo Baby talk o UV. Wait, nala le tele lo feel. So fele nebo ni me wo detect la every day. Bani wole dangerous kana ima, wole damage kana, wole skin cancer la ima. So me talk o melanin panani, kumsa it serves as a protection for the body against that UV. Alupa o ama beni ubi ata ila fun adulu yono fenda ila feo melanin taifa lilo. Iwulu dule na nwainya kise ali wi nyalo la alo ye awu ya kunkono dia e niele. Adulu nde nyama she has a yellowish green yellowish eye color and it changes depending on the the sunlight. Avec la télé femme ni luminosité jate mi color or eye may go mostly green or she can go yellow or she can go even gray. You are donc wo suya bromo to comme ça ne inform kene wo bela beka bolandene. First of all, I didn't tell Elena I used to put on a lot of sunscreen. Maybe new as I grow in the experience, sunscreen it better protect her from the sun than being putting on sunscreen all the time and go out with her, expose her in the sun. You see? So leli get kind of mean like in the day when it's summer, in the day when it's from 11 o'clock in the morning to 3 or lately 4 o'clock in the borale. Alafu na ni school she knows what to do now because she's 9. She either keep on her hat if the light is not really disturbing her and she goes play with her friends, or she'll stay, in the how you call it? Lyon,
How?
to Lyon. Aha. Awe to la Lyon color. I'm not gonna my
Okay.
son is awake.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right, darling. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. You okay, brother?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Don't worry. I'm gonna get to your part.
That's all right. That's all right.
That's
She's doing very good job.
amazing. Wallahi.
She's doing very good job.
She's an amazing person. Wallahi. And that day, have you seen how gorgeous the little girl is? Very active as well. I
She's
know it.
really active. I even thought she was a boy when I saw her. She's so active.
Yeah, she's so cute.
She's beautiful and active plus.
Yeah. Well, like I feel like they're near London because like
Yeah.
here it's not as bad. Nothing like a falafina, it will be like different, like raising them differently than compared to here because falafina telephone, is too much,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know.
It's
And
it's just like where you live in Africa, that's one.
yeah,
And the condition you're living in, that's another thing. Tribally and about we have too many help in the Western country. They will tell you how the sun looking today. Then you can take precaution. How the weather is, you take precaution. And the device she has, that's even much, much, much better.
yeah, that's true. It don't look okay.
I never need double
Double
golden
done.
oil.
It said the world. I look if I will no amakata mola.
Yeah, but like
It's amazing. It's amazing.
God is wonderful. No way more. No way alaka wanango wala niene because you can be in day in the other side, night in the other side.
Yeah, but I love Norway.
Yeah, I like it so much. I really want to be there
Oh my
for
God.
that eclipse.
Jamana Bella, my favorite is Norway, but my about Australia. They say Jamana Mololo, my favorite is Norway because I jamana a clink and a ballet cut me like, you know, yeah,
Yeah.
more can it in a barama,
Kada.
you know, and then I already, you know, is it Chomsole, I think so, where
Yeah.
some part of the mountain it can
Yeah.
change color, like
Wow.
like a green. It's like it's like a lightning. It's like a green light. Like
Okay.
you have to go and see. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a green light. Some part of the mount. Oh my god! The first time I saw it, and I was like, "Is this real? Like, is this like real?" And then my friend was like, "Yeah, what do you mean? Is it real?" I was like, "But why is the mountain looking?
So
why?
it means it's natural. It's not artificial.
Yeah, yeah, it's natural. Yeah,
Okay.
well, Germany is very. It's nice. It's nice.
Okay, you go really.
Yeah."
That's really good.
But the only downfall about the country is just way too expensive for my liking. Where German,
Yeah.
yeah. Later, I mean, you know, the last
Yeah.
time I was there is, I think it was 7 years or 8 years ago. Just a can of
Yeah.
drink,
Yeah.
just a can of no can mulusana yana 59p. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
alu German alu a can the benuta weigh almost £5, but
Huh?
yeah, can. Nata
Wow.
what?
Maybe they importing everything. It could be. Or it could not be importation. It could be a food consumption. You know, there's a strategy like fat food, unhealthy food.
Yeah,
Unhealthy food always expensive in some country. They make it expensive for you to feel weak to buy it.
to buy it. Oh my god.
That's what they do. Here now in Australia, the new strategy is if you go to any hospital, you will not find well, most hospital in Brisbane. I don't know about other Australia because Australia is just so big.
Big. Yeah.
In our health system in Queensland, no hospital is allowed to sell coke with sugar.
Wow, that's good.
No hospital is allowed to pour coke with sugar in a vending machine. So anything that is more sugar on it, even some apple juice are bound in Queensland hospital now. Chocolate,
Yeah.
they're trying to bound chocolate gradually in hospital.
No,
Not you
honestly,
can
the
have
need
it, you can have it anywhere, but in a hospital, no.
never have ever will plan make it what the plan I want them to do, yeah, to
Yeah,
honestly to get to completely get rid of all fattening food and all
yeah.
food that got sugar in it, because the Tani, human race,
Mm,
for me, you know, more can adapt ka walila, whatever
yeah,
is there. So if
yeah,
you remove
exactly.
it, we can adapt to whatever is there again. Do you get me?
Exactly,
That's
exactly,
the thing.
exactly.
So, like, now look at chocolate beer, no then chocolate, fat food. You cannot remove it if they want. No, seriously. I swear, the name of weight loss can that African village with the land. That would be my last resort to go and live in a village where there's no fatty food, where where do they eat 3 times a day? Because village do you know feel because you know mobile do they care more than 4 times a day,
Yeah.
3 times a day. But if my last result would be cut a village dealer where I will only eat 1 time a day, nita calo killing can village will I then I wouldn't been a weight loss girl, no exercise way, natural.
Hopefully you keep to it. You're not the Dominic me be funny because you won't money about them now.
AJ go for. And then I'll put it all back in that and I had what me can I can't do boy, you know, benapa and can put everything back on, right?
Yeah.
No, I know I really need to lose it. I'm basically to find but I Jamana corner everywhere.
Mm.
Burger and chips. Burger and chips.
Oh yeah. Fat food is everywhere.
Yeah. And we'll let a chip canoe, you know. Fat food is
Yeah.
cheap. Yeah, compared to because healthy food is more expensive. Nikata organic don't they double the price. So what if a banana better?
Yeah, but
If they could put the fat food expensive and then the healthy food cheap, what be there?
yes,
You know? So I don't understand why Ata to Kata we're killing ourselves with fat food and that they're making it cheap. Ah,
that's true. That's true. Ububene, Naika I expensive, but it's hard because it involves a lot of political issues. It involves a lot of political issues.
yeah.
The country is moved with tax. So to ban all this food, that means it will decrease the government revenue. So because of that, they are very hard to be bound. It can only be banned in certain places, certain area, but not 100% bound. Otherwise, cigarette could be number one to be bound among
Ah,
all.
what color, oh, color, you know, why?
Yeah, see? Yeah, what you call it,
Yeah, that's not true. That's not true. Like, okay, before Aisha now,
Yeah,
question do tene be kadile ma medically, ile be saka would
yeah,
answer before na.
yeah, no problem.
Okay, question Juna Mine. Do
Yeah,
people with albinism have pink eye? What do you think?
yes, mostly, most of them, like the one Aisha was talking about. There's two major type of albinism, and the one her daughter is suffering from is the one that affect the eye, the hair, the skin as well. So pink eye is obvious, almost is the common thing that all albino have in common. Pink eyes, so they have it. Some of them that have yellowy green eye, which is much better. But the most severe eye type is the one with the pink eye. That is very severe. So and it's due to the melanin, then the minimum of melanin or not at all into the eye, lacking that gene is a kind of hormone in the body. Melanin is a hormone that responsible for coloring in the body. So eye color, hair color, and skin color. That is the responsible of the melanin in the body. So depending on the percentage you have, that effect you get in your body.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Is there a cure for albinism? Is there a
No,
cure?
there's no cure. Albinism, there's no cure. It's a natural made from God. This is how God wants you to be. And then when we bring it to religion, that's how we feel like it. This is how God wants you to be. And when you come to science is saying that because he lack of that melanin, that's it. There's no way, there's no medical study yet, because let's say yet, that wherein they can provide a gene that will increase your melanin in the body so that all those things can change back. No, there's no study.
More follower do I for junk, more for America, no.
Okay, no problem. My sister na manyinga mikela wole ko molingbe abinozim tole molingbele okolole molingbele ko ni molingbe nya kolo pink. How we call pink in Madinga? Look at that. Nya kolola ulene ni anya kolola ulene or aqua ulene. Yes. Molingbe nya ko ulene. Adolu nyako wulena adolu nyako ekela wo flablu kene o we fenere ni fingbele nyamina adolu nya ekela wo nyale minya ka nya kulelu sanzela we bola we ni tere jatele lo le ole la tele bola nyaminga nya kulelu sanzela ay mawo nyale men komi buya kala alu nya kulelu keni wonya fendo le mon fali la mafra ma melanie we atole we science law e ka fo français lo e ka fo english lo melanie to mate falna because nu manyalu ma scientific study do keba bene so melanie to tengono manya kanoni me findole ay mo falilo fe wole responsible ken wole makoye ikuzi kule lumika kankake ikuzile o makoye wolele ani ibolo kankake kule lumine o ya bala dale we ani nya o yoro sawa fe we bale la wole ma brebreke ate bale la mo konoro fema me bale la feminu expose keni if mo ifa minu yena o kulelu ale bale la wole ma because da fe mo ya for Melanie Mindasukeni more jelly wuleni this and that. No, Melanie te balela ikono fema, finzusu ikono ate balela odoma. Ai balela falima fenuma feminu yina ikuzi inya kulel ani igbolo. Melanie ta baralewe. Alele kulel dila ulma. So Melanie we doya li falilo ikulelwe like so kumalo sunyalo abino e mobe abino su dolele mobe ya su dolele because if you frafi my friend adofini wa dole so o kolole ma mele ni lu de su klene ali ini mobe kabo baklema faklema na akule lu te klene o bo kwa lo fana bibi mino ma la nyuma ya boloma moi artificial albinos lefana. There's artificial albinos everywhere in all family. Modolo je ulu turu tara kai geragbe they become artificial albino. If ever na wokra you affecting the melanin in the skin. So artificial albino le ule. Ni fali we la we bela you get something some deficiency of melanin. So the moment I geragbe they affecting themselves. We don't want to go into that, but it's also artificial albinism. So, I will albinos define for me basila, basifinte, ala lada ni chule, I nara molma. So, more I na momi like just embrace it, yati madame esena mikra. So, question flat jabilewe.
Okay, thank you so much, big brother. My sister Aisha when I found a call. Aisha tell you I made the atamaka kuma money and for now ka bora at the only makone karale so we have a jump like around after 4 o'clock. Okay, you know but it didn't will if you can please continue for us, please.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm sorry for the
No, it's okay. More follower do go ya for America no. Come on for America. More like that.
Ubi ya shia mautu ne wo wati wo konde bola kada mia tele 11 wati kata si tele latest fola ni weekend ne wonya ubi vacation time ne wonya I can really prevent her being exposed in the sun. Mabesika boke, mabeta yoro, there is no restriction that I put on that one. Me mabekela yoromino ne no jalale watibe eke lunke watibula. So nakake lunke depending on the tele hotness luminosity me you know. I can calculate everything if we can or if we can, if she can, if she can't. So no bejate bola kwa ni abasi doma badegwe parce que tout mino asia mane no surtout no ya European continent ko no asia mane no mulu femulu substance mulu ya ilo it's not good for the health.
Yes.
Why? Obi asiyama nete njala paket truma no. Denjala baga turuma ne muna ndema wele setule ani olive oil. Me
Yeah.
okolo te kako ko nakola kako ko albino do ka sunscreen do de no. But wo choice ye baby kwa. That's my experience. First, there sunscreen do I'm a bag and make woman and to me as I grow in the experience in this situation. I know that preventing the sun is better than just applying the sunscreen and go in the sun.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Voila,
Absolutely.
because I feel bad no such can body man. Right, family we can never tell. So Natalie was specific to my situation. If anybody want to join it, you can go ahead. But she's healthy. She has no dark spots on her skin, or let me just say one or two that she was born with, and that is under control. Right? So no restriction. I don't if I'm no restriction. Right? Nete ma kaka yo ma boni Miriamu le farafina no do ko kaka gbando do ko ka tuyando do ko ka kono no jila iwe maka mo kwa no jila inandika no sana wala de.
Ikipala bana de jile makamalo ke jilo
Yeah.
kakula.
Just find other solutions. There are natural solutions. Come burn up
Yeah.
I am. It's a natural condition.
Yeah.
Right? Science boloma adamadenya boloma falagba ya boloma ikalo ma e reason yin na kobela. Wole yakela atani kela genetic disorder le kapo sinte ya pontia. Ni wote far back carrying that gene and the mother too can carry that gene without having a child with albinism.
Yes.
Why? It could be as
Absolutely.
well
Absolutely.
by gene wake a babular, what
Yeah.
a fabulous, me bata gene fungi wala de madenke albinously.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so far, I beg a nyap vidisma, ala we bien
Yeah.
na
I just want to add some to what you just said. One of my brother, I don't want to call his name now. No, my family law, I don't think we ever had a Bino in my family. And this brother get a little girl in 1994, albino.
Yeah.
Brother was so angry because the person I'm talking about is a medical doctor. Okay, imagine a medical doctor because of the stigma in Africa when his wife delivered with albino child. The first thing he wanted to accuse the girl that she cheated. A medical doctor, somebody who do operation. It's my brother. Well, he was we understand his anger. We understand why he was angry for because he when sometimes it doesn't matter who are you, you can become the best scientist on earth. As soon you get that anger in you, you lose all your quality, you lose all your ability. People around you have to put you on track. So when we put him back on track, he came and apologized to everyone, apologized to his wife. He even went and lecture us about it. Ayaketo mola tijan bale English fola. Nja kanu koro kedwe Anna Molling Mesron 1994. The Musunyima badegwe. Kakamone Africa tafeka tola musula kafo amuso na javalale because abi not a new family kono. Me mokle maslama family kono mini lola kokoro. Adoni akoro ado muso akoro muso adoke family movement back at Jamama and then pull him back on track. I cannot as angry kasi ajerema. Aka bem aka jodi bema ka jodi amusoma. Today that girl should be 20 some years now since 1994 she was born. Very beautiful. So una sister na Franyaminga, it's not genetic. According to science, it's genetic, right? So maintenant, was hope disprove can be. But nous, Islam genetic, you after you in that contest, what they will say is que ibeme makonela ham for 7 or 8 or 12, ikitaye na adolutalo they were having something to do with albinism. Science can
Exactly.
Arab banayene. I want to
Yeah.
argue banayene. Not that new Kama family, it's not among us at all. So
Mhm.
we will take it as a genetic and we'll do it as a creation as well. Sino Ali Jili Jube. Jili Ju
Mhm.
have Abino. There's a plane
Mhm.
in Abino. Plane have there's Abino plane, the Abino door, the Abino cat, Abino everything. Even Abino car, I would say so. Everything you think of has Abino. It's just
Mhm.
that because it's all about color. You're right. It's all about color. Even me now, I'm dark like this. If I choose to become albino, then I'll start changing my skin. I start putting so many chemical on me. Then to the extent, in fact, to the extent if I do that, if that chemical is not good for me to certain skin, you will see the natural albino skin will be better than my skin. We have seen people who skin have been damaged by chemical reaction. We see that. And the more you add it, the more melanin you carry in your body, the more you
Mhm.
expose to the sun, the more the sun damages your skin. So the process
Mhm.
is there. So it's all about coloring.
Yeah.
So I'll just stop there for now and see any question that will come.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Sister Aisha, idemuso analo na what age? We for the American.
Assign
Asayin jete analo na aka for ade color different, ale different kene doole, ale nalo na at what age?
Um, Most Sanjati Loniha, but I can't really say that Anna Lona Samin there that she was different and all these things. Why? Being born with something, we take it to be natural. You know, I see I'm is moving Nyamuru Lola Ilo, the le regard d'extérieur en fait. What other people Muye imina la nyama wala ji la kako you are different. Why? Na family kono nobody treated her as different. So the questions she first started asking was mami negani ikwinzi gbende niru kwinzi gbeni. Nduyo si amane no muru kwinzi ufini wukwele ko aiba na ifa kwinzi fini. Nuyonsi ambale no ukwinzi ubeni ukwele kwa iba na ifa ukwinzi ubeni. So why she thought everything was either black or white. You see? And then can I explain kanye kapoko how it is, how she is. Kane asu kiamagia ajelela. And not only that, kajela fane kapo we are all different. Why? We are all different in shades, in size, in I don't know anything.
yes.
You know,
You're very
knowledge. Yeah,
smart. You are very smart. You are very smart mother.
thank
I will
you
say
very
you
much.
that again. We are all different. We are all
Yeah.
different. Let's forget about color. We are all different. We different in attitude, different in behavior, different in size. So the deviating the topic a little bit and making her understand based on her age is very good. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happened. You got to know one day in detail. The question that Haja was trying to pose was is like this: when she begin to know that she have to be careful when to play
Ah,
in the sun or when to not play in the sun or what she can carry. I think that's the main question Haja wanted to pose. She start knowing about herself, what she can do, what she cannot do, what year she begin to know that. So I think that was the best question Haja was trying
Yeah, but
to get.
I couldn't say it in the Madingo form of it.
Yeah,
awe
yeah,
to be right. Ikalo haya
yeah,
uleli una damiana very soon.
yeah.
Una damiana very soon. The fact that le doctor ufielo kata anyama fene watibe. The fact that mate tala le doctor ufielo kata afali koro diama fene ni finde no and if you move on ni soro ni ka wul ma fene ni wuti se jema la ka ke melanoma ne melanoma skin cancer ye damina la femi ma wolewe so ana wulu nya damina la minga kama inga mama mine kan mata la tuto luma watibe mine kan mata tuto luma watibe and then I told her step by step on different different times ka afanya ka ko look na jabiri makanya ka ko you are different ka ko mabbe different kani kumbana fola nyamma ni mabbe beni isule ile nyamma mini la mine manke ni ila ikaka ijando mine lo imaka ijando komulo ule ka kijando komulo ule ni so ifali kendi ne fali la wote ile fali la ou bien wo mabbe ni ile fali la wo fiti ne ile fali la fengodo mito ko melanini ni wote mo fali la tele kedi anbale ka mo fali kolotinye iwaye analo na onyale utu little by little ni utu ni feba I don't have to tell her put on your hat I don't have to tell her put on the sunscreen I don't have to tell her rehydrate ka ifali rehydrate ke bani ay mum la ifali ye jala ay skin ye jala kato matete la right kake lack of rehydration donc citrudo it's a good
Best
something
choice.
for that one.
It's the
It's the
best
best
choice.
citru
Best
olive
choice.
oil. Since I discovered it, then finally work smooth, really smooth, alhamdulillah. So kane wulu nyagia ala ni utuni awa lunati sila nyala if ni alunati mie awe abeni ama ubi abeni dama she herself can tell me mom this is what is good for me domini no mi mai mi nyala finana domini mi nyala finana tele bawe ka bola ni mi feel adulo ni mami kolosi bebeke mbe bola le bana makada fa na ma tele bola nyama ni bana mama kabo omile ni nyai la finana tele wala ni katimi osu yalo mato bona iwaye donc awe a step by step a in and out our belong alhamdulillah by the little explanations I've been giving her since she started asking questions until now iwaye so nuna le buru nyale makwa mu ala dun wa fola yana bikabuko mineke ni ipafini ile gbeni mineke ni ipafini zifini ile fini zifini
That kind of you see, you always one step ahead of me. That's what I
That's
want.
really good.
Question will live on. You always one. No. Now question though, but we're gonna because you already started it. Therefore, Anna lako damera minge. Mumru aleni mumru tara lako ila kene. Did she get any stigma like more than a mistreat her or Anna? Did they treat her differently because afale nyaminga or wuna amainga la question wula for medekene ifalita did she get any of that or Anna bulikara? I just wanted to know how was the first step when she started like full-time school. Anna, her first day.
Bullying, I can't really say it's bully why because bullying kind of deep something, okay? I'm our experience but alhamdulillah. But she started experiencing stigma like from birth, okay? And I saw Lomi, little when go he didn't fight ngono fate para bele ko ngene to no dona we didn't fate para bele ko madam pina bola dengbele mesi ko ndoni 5 years like brother was saying example me na vero brother muso ko nyana kwa asa ni mwani lolene musula mwela mama farafina mweba ni dengbe manda solo with Quincy Bear tout ça.
That's what make her
Nelefona ilu educate kela kailu nyamaka kapoko there is this condition. Akonye awe left school wasanyi mwani luleni nga bare damina wa case mini na menale na la what people I never had to do with it like it is happening right now. Kind of fine and go but there is a first time to everything. Go
Yeah.
tidy iran thing. Never na stay make la to maternity là. Alu ben atala tout le personnel mulu na dena ka ni na deliver kela. Ulu ben atala research kela o lele la utu kana ne fe utu.
Yeah.
Iwaye. So
Yeah. That's
yes,
what we
stigma
do.
and it depends how iyatala di ani mumi di nato ima natu ima bu nyamde suma. Donc kada mina ko ba dotoro lumane o case le ma ka explain ke.
Yeah.
Awa fara bo una bola o kola maminge aka ye case le like a kind of sorrowful situation. Aka da deme ni modi super so ni kana like
Oh,
psychology, ophthalmologist, dermatologist, and genetician. Ube kana de na go na finge kono na chimba kono. Or they are here to help because I'm facing situation in Yagbeya ne bana luna pala fina ta ule na kako they are really this, they are really that. Otherwise, sort of some people even say, ba ya family kada mila ba iweta la pala fina kada mila katela tam kera.
Kake
They were
saka.
really scared. Akasia. But can I explain Kanye? Well, I'm okay. They thought that I needed psychological help, you know.
That's what we do. We've been through too many trauma. We can take it.
Yeah. You know, what you look at me. Honey, relationship and my young I didn't tell her what to say how she's going. Sometimes when I go to the hospital because she stay a consultation clinic. My tell her nya you're all my matter fully. So, couple of Lumautu. That's where the real thing started.
oh wow.
Because Mbeka Dala UK, I need to prove that she's my daughter.
Of
That's
course.
a fact. Ngake Tala Yoro Yoro Lo, as long as I'm taking flights or doing any international travel, kone non seulement a passport e kembulu, mais a identité card e kembulu, ni
That's
fanani
it.
Belgium commune Brussels commune ye a acte de naissance la bondo se benimi foka ka foko alele ni abalele stigma dile o nte bola kata yoro koi international ni masebe ojira ni masebe ojira ika kun denda ya minana
Of course.
Wow.
na ziempe meka UK lumina ale aka mina kala si rodilo aka na nte mane kampo jama uke what happened is she your daughter yeah she is. Muna nyala no loko. But you are kind of different in skin color. I said, must we be all the same color? Ako yako no. But this is a different case. Kone sebe ula bo, so mado argument no afe, kane sebe ula bo kajala, so kata o longiro mautu, beka waya si susu kera auto, adite mautu, telena kole kwa. Donc that's the second thing. Third thing, ana dun, avo before edo kalana. Adeta la nursery la. Nursery, she was well, no different, nothing. People were always, they were all aware of our situation. Kabolo too, within my own family, that was a big fight up to now. That was a big fight. Parafium madinya ba morning be yama. Ubi amanya imba, dubana nya ina. And then stigma me aibulo, mentality me aibulo, kata morning be uma. Who persist can be never. It's still like perpetuating. Hmm? Ulu dulu na family kono do ta imadona ndena kai bodo fekere no. Do tete atala do wai na ai de ibon. Na ta ko preme kale nge farafina kama ludala dia ka upa. Mani do unala sarakale kadi ama. Do kukufaya ibetu afalila. I was like, what is all this? Are we so behind? Like, I don't know.
Mm, sure.
I see the money. Iwaye ka akake ma trauma le, akake ma shock le. I was even kind of depressed ke. But still, Dr. Mouti Angola Beneba to, even though na fola na Dr. Lumakabo, I'm okay. But na bola minge kumu na kelana ndena I was the one living it because Ale Jinele. Ale, she was a baby, you know. And then kawu betimu to kakumara sunye, akadon kalandala, alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Ana dominga kalandala, I again send in file in for documents. Kalandala, kalon kaboko kumi ala. Kusa ulu fanani yalo how to treat her. Bani wale la, ale jakan te se cream dona ama. So ni dinu ka bo tere kolo, adu ukela wati be 12 wati. Ale, kwaye, kumo le kena miya ukipe ala. So I used to send in the cream bottles all the time in the school for them to be doing it for her. I cannot say you're like, I do know who you know. Didn't you know who thing in Galikela? But when she started primary, you didn't get Damera no to her. UIA. But she was already like aware about her kids. And then she herself answered the questions. Ama mija bilon do mala tadi ala ko luma fena ma ana mine fona nyen mine fona nyen ndio ne mine ku fo kata pe o ma mine je kan mo ano nya ja ala fona ani fona ni mo tala nde wa tala kata le ma community parafin community wala ni area mu la braso ya no ale reaction ki no ne te kala do wai na ya ida ibon do wai na ina ku ka wai da ma do wai na ku fa ina ibu to ala ko we chance lele do waye na o ikamida ma ikadien sibaya siama ikadien gbando ikadien judo a lot of things like that do mako ya kwinzila so kane overprotection da mi auto apoka mbote te bola le bato kata fala finiro ulo bani do na dai betu la le ka kwinzi kelembon iwaye to go do whatever with it Allah alam so kane kane do nyene no ani fana ni stigma ali European people fana ni no kana people with albinism ma parce que abe malo what is this condition abe malo so aduru fana ni wulu why na they thought is contagious e kai kono ko femi ewi betula akite transfer kela ima like coronavirus so I again had to explain to those people, like children lako luma wulu ya kosho we bana, parent wulu koko I demuka friendship ke musoma because her condition is unknown to them. It might be contagious. So oben asuyama ngane the association dile yana me people with uh, uh,
Albinism.
vision impairment follow kela.
Yeah.
So we intervene kela in schools. Hata anya jadi na how is this thing? What is it? Why?
Yeah.
And most of the time, I differently explain kela in general that we are not just black and white. That difference explain kela in general. We know to na la ko luma san wo ceremony or what event or we organize once ala koluma just to sensibilize to tell people that difference is that's what makes everything beautiful so myself is part of the parents association kaila definitely kana kai awareness ke kafoko ndeya situation na lele ni nden fana ni kelende dinisi ambale la ko luma mulu ye vision impaired le so wo suya bolo ma ainya ko nyata lo dini mulu fana ni pero fana ni yale stigma kele no fingela so we can come and talk about difference in general and to be accepted for people to be aware about it so me ni nesemi for assuming na ni wo
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'll just add to what my sister said. She's quite right. I can remember In 1998, I was in school in Gegedu, on one of the high school.
Mm.
There was a riot in the school, and there was Abino. Finally, Molling Medotela Koluma. She was very big girl. I was in 11th grade at that time. I think she was either in 10th or 9th grade. So when the riot took place, everyone was running to their family. She couldn't run. And Alana Mikela Nena Bolasi, I mean, Hana Walasia Wolele.
Mhm.
She was, I think she was Kisi girl. She was from the Kisi family. And then she told me, brother, please wait for me. Don't go and leave me. I can't see too good. And the sun was
Yeah.
shining so much. So I told her, so I'm very sorry. I'm scared of you. That's what I told her.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very sorry. I'm scared of you. I have to go. She said, no, don't go and leave me. If you leave me, I can't move. I
Yeah.
said, okay. I said, but I'm scared. And what I'm going to do, I took off my jacket that was on me. I said, you got to hold the end of my jacket and I'll hold the other end. Then you follow me.
Oh.
She said, okay, I will do that. So I took my jacket off. I give it to her. She hold the other end. All because of ignorance. There's the ignorance we have in Africa. Not just Africa, about albino, not
Mhm.
just African. So when I hold that jacket, she was to the other end, and we started walking, and everything was normal. There wasn't anything because before I can remember, we had to believe that if albino see your neighbor, then definitely it's contagious. That was superstition we had.
Mhm.
So I don't wanted to go next to her for her to see my neighbor before I became albino at the time.
That's it.
So I walked her all the way to her house. And then I found nothing changed. She was human like myself. We lecture on the way going. From that day, she became my friend. And from that day, I got to know that everything we say about albino is lie.
From
Just for that
everything.
one day. And if I couldn't walk all that day, it was the time rebel were entering Gegedu. Everyone was scared. Everyone was running everywhere. Even when we reached on the main road, she couldn't cross the road without me. In fact, when we reached to the main road, I forget about holding the jacket. I hold her hand because the little time we walked for 30 minutes distance. The little time we spent before we reached on the main road, I got to know that she's just human like myself. While crossing the road, I don't want to leave her behind because the jacket distance was a little bit long. And the mirror is overcrowded. If we keep holding the jacket, people will go between us. So I hold her hand that day. We crossed the road to go to our house. To go in heaven, nothing happened different. And up to now, I'm the same. So the ignorance is there. People still think that albinism is contagious. Ate fini imi sorona kafu yue tula tila. No way. Itena sorona. Ute ka kera sama de muso yegbe. Because alila denkula. Alila dema sila. Alele turusi sara dema. Ai tula lali. Ate glove dona bolola katwa dena. Ate wa sorona yue tula la kete ifali efet kera. Sale buweke molengbele. Me ali
La fois
ate.
d'autres fly we sort of will be fin donc
See?
just
Na
like
na
that it's not
Yeah.
contagious. Panate contagious. Le d'autres fly we will panate na crasu lele.
You
na
can.
You right.
na
So
documentary di ma sorry na documentary di mafera Africa so dilete. And I think it was ala.
Tanzania lakra bade.
Diamond bara semi dara Tanzania le we ke diamond.
Tanzania lakra ule juu
Yeah,
anabini mbele.
ko yeah. Ate afuara le ko kolo ko we good luck lady la. Na
it's not just
documentary
here
ye
in
na
Tanzania, sister.
kasi damia.
Tanzania killing there. Unfortunately, it does exist in Guinea as well. It does
Guinea?
exist in Mali, yeah. Like in
See that?
that, it's not that exposed like in Tanzania, Mali election what you weka silani. Mo de morning be we tununa. Lagine fanani bete. It's just that I'm mediatizing there. Media doesn't, you know, they
Talk
don't know
about.
and they don't talk about it. Even so they know, few of them or even no one will talk about it, you know. Mo would them here to like because many association we on the ground in Guinea, in Senegal, in Tanzania, in Congo, in Cameroon, doing things together, putting hands together to help children with albinism. So what being as yama my reasons mankela sansa. I to nunale feel, I to nunale feel. Tanzania ta ulo weta la fa un poco la aya dula aya tola fili. Ona tuna lagi na ulo ani mali ulo awa tala awa a mapopo la fa mula ita to bia dulo ate yoko. Me mu de tunu na feel malila even like 2 or 3 years ago dinindi fana ni na tunu le mali wo fe matunu te de wo taba una tala kole kata kona la kamulu la ka a te feme kwa kona ka wuta ka baka dinin biatunu.
Allah.
Ali ni bureau kesi you know is on standby foi matubala be matubala se matubala wo ko ye wo joso dimino wo nyale bino wo ken mali le la de ape masangi nani bo bano demusoni chimba. So just to tell you that this is a general case in Africa. I fwa kokoni is a general case in Africa. Me what's wo fa no aha ite kwala no me you must be vigilant. We got that frapina idene. Be very, very, very precautious. Sutu ay mulu nyini na papa ko finde muluma. Ule nyini ya ipulo bebe ke kwani finde muluma. So it's a sad case. I didn't want to talk about it, this part, but just that in Africa, Tanzania, just to add up to your information that Tanzania
Yeah, that's very good. We are here to talk about it. We're not hiding anything. If we
yeah.
start having something right now,
Because
then
it hurts
it
it
will
hurts
keep
me to
happening.
love.
It will
Yeah,
keep
that's true.
happening. It will keep
No,
happening.
what I can sister platforming that kind of because for awareness, more nyina na wolo ko numa mo sika kuma important ko ka awareness for it nakara and the same thing go to continue. Problem you know, more bala more more we have when I say it, people think it's harsh. We got backward thinking. Yeah, backward thinking and nula beni. Do we advance ke nu backward le beni. Ko sema baye no e kala do tataka akuma for best and akuma for ne modo kuma kaka it will continue. I can continue kalo because
Yeah.
I'm more fan ko malo more to say I will blame kala because ignorance being ignorant yeah we fan
Yes.
I default to wele alu
Yes.
bala mo ma alu educate ke wo kala le film. So no abale wole like now more doing more mura maka more mafeni. Wala ka platform ni mo ka share ke mo maka mafe mo ka education this year like for alala ja etade because
Yes.
wala ka ben na la mo wole ya no ni na la ale wo wa kumake ka dot le a medical side for panico. So they can know really what you're talking about. Ka for ni na kana ka kuma albinism ka they're gonna say it's just your experience of life. But doctors now to kakumaka the medical side, they will now understand both ways.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? So some kumadu I could sensitive kara, but mo para mo katanya na uto kafo alala ja tane. Ne moma kumaka sister, it's just something history gonna be repeating. They won't be educated on it. They're just gonna be doing things. I'm out of what they're even doing. You know?
And nafeka kumama frafinu ya behavior doka kabla abinoma. One of the thing is Ali Frag they still have the same discrimination about albino. Like my sister was saying. Me asiambaro mi hakela dinilu accept keni ailuburo because they already have certain level of depreciation of the melanin. They already have that. So money le frafimi fini bake. And abino we bola fragbe nyakoro fragbe kete abino na abadene katimi frafin okoka halaka ke frafin more dene halaka ke frafin dene. So they will come closer to the albino. They feel that they have some close relation, and that's true. Naturally they have close relation with these people than us. So iwaida our discrimination level don't imagine frabela alilewe. Me actually I na sister Nyabara because she had completely different skin from her daughter. So that's why they even thinking that she's stealing her own daughter.
Sorry to cut you. I just want to add something a little bit there.
Yeah.
I experienced that once, but it was only once. Danger Abunyambata na Osura Minga because Wefa is half Jamaican and half Guyanese. So the Guyanese is the Red Indies in America. You call it Red Indies, they got the long hair, who in their Mali. You know, so now then just what I mean, I benindele pepe adinwati, you know, I feel benindele Aisha, I benindele pepe, so ndeo ka boale, muta na kafunde babysitting yalera, you know, yeah, one day get a story for yale one day Nigeria musolete, Isaac te a push share kono, and then dream muso felo, dream muso te block of flat lela. So ndama minga kabo the sangosola nanjo musawete flat wood clinker le kamache, you know. Akaye awe Isaac beni pepe. Akanye ku baby sitting lela. Never the car akuma job na akuma go in the baby sit because I'm a mind kakafon in deno. Kone baby sitting lela, baby sitting lela, go in the baby sitting lela. Isaac didn't want it, but Musa wete do Musa flat wulu yolo clinker like the block of flat. So they I know over the years they katala you know all the time. So no Musa and abate bola londela. Isaac a domila benduma akakasi dema mami dum. So na Musa dukana kabwe kanama. Oh, so it's your baby. Well, yeah, of course it's my baby. But last time I asked you when it was small, you say you were baby. I said no. In my mind, gonna dinner. In I follow I'm a babysitting. So now the guy question Jabri Dima because never kind of more dinner. I'm a inga and not dinner. Yeah, I didn't date. I can date. No well no Isaac can come more apple. I will ne fini. Then the when Muso ka na passport ye ka Isaac a passport ye ka mainga ko afakala ka fo get where sila ngo ye ngo afakala of course afakala ka fo get where sila mo muluni amandala ikana meka ka afa number ta because Isaac to double barrier le biara na ne si ane afa si join Isaac Henry Kone. I mean, na double barrier will be ala. So, Anna Fakuna found number D. Muluni, no word of lie. Aka Faki. Aka question my name, my neto, na date of birth, blah blah blah. Ne ade ana permission did a ma afako you know alena baleta and holiday la. The kafungo muluni. Wunan day na utana kapo on deto. You know what I make sure ke kafo damako bwe mo di dene. You know what I learned like when they realize yeah, big brother Kumaye.
Yeah, so that's it. So in Africa now, if they see albino among us, they totally discriminate them. Totally. I'll tell you one thing. I for oh yeah, keto. Molenberry na motema farafina molenberry ka farafin bazantema aya ibana la lole keep bailo completely kai ke mosu brele kai ke fezu brele I for tayena adamadene yaro na ai kumadolo fra ko molenberry suteyena. You know why? Minora molenberry suteyena, you know why? Because they use them for sacrificial issue.
Yeah.
Nothing else. They are human beings. I don't know. This is very, very rare. ika molingbe minulo frafina na niwado kabuluye niwado saya kame kafo aina sudona yanole. It's very very rare. Ali na sister ya for mingra ko lajine ni malinu involved. Yes, I believe it. I believe it. I believe it because of that romance. Aya fare ko molingbe sute ina. Dani finale jinalute atoka jinalule discrimination mi kelaila saimana latonike sai modolu walon bebreke me jinalute ai tise sitaye for no I no minute man no lai makre molin bedo awara ni nasombelo me ayindi ani frafi no nasombele because we are totally opposite. Note you molin be fragbe yena fragbe molin be yuayena they call them the blondes.
Asia,
Asia, Asia, but Italona because they embrace it. I na embrace. I can't know we nuni or Sudani doluyena or imomino boni Senegal fandolo or setting Malian. They are darker than us, but we have no problem with that.
They're so dark. They look dark blue. Dark,
yeah, dark blue, exactly. I do to nefina for kaite konorofri. We had no problem with that. Orowadopo are totally different from us. Man, more discriminate because for what we still have the same dark skin. So masusu for a molingbe makafo molingbe sara itasuye na or we alabele. African juju medication akara aduru sute na.
En fait, bibara mina suye kela morning baby sala falafina.
Yeah.
Ikalo falafina falani this ignorance is large.
Yeah.
Ma kelengele ne saya mama sorona mabara muye makula. Su ni asani ngaka dotolo luma mu le dotolo luma no mu corrupt kene ni morning be kasa ai client kiri ka ko morning be saya weke morning be suye mabula no. It's a really it's a big organization.
Yes.
A organization mine agu asin nefeu ka kiri ka ko morning be suye mabula ma ko ya fansu mindara. Nima bare pinga mune a tunyalo mo kana na tialo de donc wo ekela su la tarada mi ato docteur lule ma feba afa ma se ba ko dialo
Allahu
ou bien avec la le mogla be kiti tabola lo no le katola mi kadi apara muma asi amono de comme ça mo ke ule ko suya ulu kela ma su la parafina a su masinu wena la kana di para muma nutala ama fembe akela uto Iwaye nutala fembe akela utu ato wole tala utu te katale so wala akela fana ni kana brother ya kuma join ke aba mngane ko ma bara mula ale wa mene si ama ko moni ay ko la ko moni be sutena aboni yoro mulo ulewe agu nyusi la le fon awe bana sala la tarata le awe bana sala la tarata le ali do you know u je kani mo jotiti wole ay para mo fon ferila sadly.
Oh wow.
Too sad. Too sad. Okay, Ajami, bro.
Okay. The next question is, big sister, what is the pros and the cons of having albinism?
Hula.
What is the good and the bad? The pros and the cons of it. Yeah. Huh?
I can say what didn't be any maduni, but because having a personal experience is concerning my daughter.
Yeah.
For myself personally, I have no cons. Just that I'm facing a lot of obstacles, okay? But I can call it cons because this is life. Any situation, you have obstacles. And then from day one, I embrace her. Me ninga se kon mi fola, we banama mulele kanama. Iwaye, because ateneka buko accept ken de falagwe de wuchema. I accept ken falagwe de wuchema. Ulu nyininga lekela. That's their problem. Ulu nyininga lekela. And if you have the question, the answers to their questions, no problem. Me falafin de wuchema is different thing. Because my parents' mentality is a heritage. It
Yes.
transfer from one generation to another.
Yeah.
Mais kama kono le kuma wena la fara gola no kuma mentality change la mentality change la de. Akelenge le never change. Then ka fara fin de unche mano out of my family because na family ndi senda to la foi to ai wo je bi to ka ko pinge ka ko barrier. Me fara fin ngbe uche man de me kala no she's like brother was saying I accept ken the fara fin de unche man. They will take her to see a stranger. What is she? Kata imata la ila adu la iwo ba ube afo di mi ka ko ya imata parce que I scared ken ka ko ai dem wet pulan dena o kara kala halu ke de morning be sona. They are just afraid of plus the ignorance. They are afraid of this responsibility because it's a huge responsibility. So it's their own weakness they are afraid of, not because the child is a problem or the person with albinism is a problem. No, I will check any weakness I see and because they know that they can't face that obstacle. They know it. So what the biggest problem now is black community. Para go wulu nyiningali kela le why jabi de la ma is all. Para finte nyiningali kela. Akiti i bia dia elo ka abedi su kila ka abedi su for ima.
Emilia
Right.
Comilia,
Exactly.
assumption. That's what they do.
Exactly. It's sad, but that's it. Man, neje kani ya what I'm facing like bones ulebuyewe. Me prozo, she's beautiful. She's really beautiful. Alhamdulillah, mashallah. Awe bola ni mba kuna dana nika akunzi la tempenya. A big bum kayano. I'm about to say 5 minutes walk kela. Kodoya ko idendo chinya no. Iwaye, moi c'est 5 minutes walk la for da ko gi den chinyeni. Ma weta la papla. Ba we de une buila kana numa. Why everybody they want to play with her, they want to know what is she, and even parents can come to me. Is she your daughter? Yes. Why the difference? I can go ahead with the explanations. Iwaye, ma kabokata yoro she's just appreciated. She's just appreciated. Just with people that have that mentality.
Ikala made karambali ale.
Yeah.
More from Moluye. I have for you gotta get privilege here today. That's why you're saying that. Olo
Yeah.
kudute. Ali besitura frafina ikram. Frosete
Wallahi.
you must go on Google and go find a team. Me ma mol siamba karamba yale. Iwe kumara fragbe. Not that they believe you me for like I think for they believe you automatically, but they accept it. And then they go and research. See, that's what they do. They accept your explanation. Accepting something and agreeing to it is two different things. Automatically, they reject it. They will tell
Yeah.
you, we are and then on the side, they start gossiping straight away. Women doesn't do that. What doesn't do that? So, me akara nafarango kalamba yale akoro bule way. Ale more tenara ale the feel that they know kalamba ya premier minute you feel that you know everything. That's the first thing. But when somebody come and tell you, say this is a condition of the child and this is what happened, if you want to prove it, akagbatite ikete modo sorona farafina. Akabanyanya ikete modo sorona farafina ilela ni momina or ilana la mombese kumaflia kabla mitima taita womaninga. Nara kata ke woti kata ke mole that have information about it or mommy training kumalo akata flie abino is momine. Nado train namalo akata fie vraiment malo for nebuya nyanyini but frafinte ko nyanyina. You just see something and give their verdict to it. So, ali in the system maninga kafa approves ni ko imine. Well, life itself, let's forget about albino. Having child, he said there's an advantage, there's a disadvantage of having child. There's an advantage, there's a disadvantage. So if you go, you have no choice. Just to rekra muso ni kelula dizrokolo. minu dinge dia na ya ulute dinge banza ne sorona la foke ba abinos minu de muso kola ulute de muso banza ne sorona abino ko teolo but mini ala di male you have no choice whether you want to get abino or you want to get bocha or getcha you mean itesila wolela I nala I need mine you have to embrace it everything if you don't embrace it then you have no faith. The first thing, you have no faith, so you got to get faith in the nature first. You don't have to be religious, but you have to have somebody who has faith in whatsoever that unfold before you. So if that's the case, I don't think there's a disadvantage of having a female child or both child or albino or non-albino. So it's all positive to me. The only thing is it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do. People who hate albino or people who have pre-educated the wrong way about albinism, they will still have that. They will still have that. Modulu yena ni dinge lo balaila. Me dimuswe mina nyalama adinge for teola nyalama. Whatever adinge ya blala problem no. Adimusu teokela. So this is life. There's no disadvantage or advantage of having albino or not having it except when the result except when you meet the result. So ni madimusu madime afo muso ya kwa keya no. I'm standing by.
Aputo fingera nyombe nila ha nyombe tanyole.
Mbedinya uma fio. Mbedinya uma.
No, like sister na mami pola ni na kwa shame nyiningali ke la brother we na nda adopt ke. Oh now ba go disadvantage they no have it. Because in life near philosophy in this way there is always solution. No problem. There is no problem. You know, don't go allow it to be la imam. Instead of hating it, rejecting it, you are causing problems for yourself.
Yes.
Because our di imam, ala de te masale mi pilila, ala te masale mi mistake ela. Naka di imam, then it is yours. Wo itale te ole. So instead of you rejecting it, if you make a reject ke, femina di la ima, we I mofla bed than in masalele. So if you reject that thing, you are harming who? Ijele maka harm ke, ani femi dini. A femi de dini musoma, ala e muso so la femi de su so mitimini a solon dina. Ikawa muso solon dina. Odian wo we fem pale la makati mi fembe di sukoka. So wo suwe di manika reject ke iwi je ham ke iwe den fana ni ham ke iwe den tonyo iwi je tonyo ifana we bia idani masala. Parce que yake la lola kaka yo ala feeling ne kwa asafula kaka feeling ne ka feni taka di maidi ati du tatete wole monge take wole no. Nana di ma then it is yours. Me moya lonkoni kako koko kana adama denya tunya telo ikake tala kalange dialo ikake tala josolo ikake dunikela abe advantage disadvantage eka duna you have to be precautious parce que nimake kwenye kinita kikunfe iwaye eske ikete siana kini ya taonye ikunfe kako ko andena kini dona no you will eat mais unconsciously or consciously ikete ka kini dona by paying attention kini kana jere ikunfe. So now example tala na nun dinema ani adama den susu ikije situation susu lo embrace it ni kodulu yeno itemu nya na kolo ta ita inform ke tije educate ke tije acknowledge ke about it.
Yes.
And you will find it so easy in the end than fleeing from it or fearing it or choosing to ignore it because masai wolele kata ben albinism and even handicap in general. I can name yo ma banne like a choosing ignorance. You know, we choose what to know about, we choose what not to know about. Wole ma kwa because ate billo ni bali yale. Maybe ya interest mindele ya interest mindele wole moya fingelo adama dindo kuka kinyesiala kuma kinyesiala meka kulon wa pisabele parce que imano sini tata di tiale nyesiala if you get tata makako ko tata nyesiala many won lwani ye ibelo you can face it the right way wala kan dena nala minge maye obstacle foisi na vale munala kamendima c'est que there is this opportunity for me to go towards people with albinism. Maybe I have a role to play in their lives, not only my daughter's life.
That's really good.
Right?
That's really good. That's
Not
really
only, you know, thinking bisa kan buwo my idea no 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 no. Kalon den alhamdulillah kala balika bako ale weke bi fara wala si wale alhamdulillah finge kie uni ko ulu d'autres uni finge wo hamite mala. Mais I reach out. Mobile you know, farafina ulo, ulu makwe, ulu mandeya opportunities so. So must I stop to only her? No. Muni mo bulo inyon bulo ya no, muli ya idemena. Mo association muli no, ulu photo ula nala, ka video ula na ne ujala mula for them to take part in helping. You know, sa mwa fena tara farafina dinu maeno. Akake Congo la, akake la Guinée la, akake Mali la, akake Senegal la, akake Cameroon. Mami ke ba wole la biere parce que mamo jonyo solo ba eno pani ndafele fe ta se mo bolo mi aka je kani ya riches le kanyina aka di muma iwae so let's just we at that parenthesis lele my maka maje kokolo instead of fleeing it bani my bona program do la bi program te just that my weakness me to face that problem it makes it bigger.
make it bigger.
Right? Moi, si ana moi je kan ya weakness ule yen. What the problem ten obstacle adama dimbe se tabela tinya la tinya kono. Right? So voilà, mbese ka kuma bla no sisa biska.
Thank you, sister. Mode asanwe question manga. My question say, what is the cost to get albino? I can manga lela albino. Minda kala more albino. So it's genetic.
Yeah.
Very physical reply.
Yeah. In the medical science, we consider it to be a genetic, and is the deficiency of the melanin in the pigmentation of the skin of the body. So whenever the melanin,
I didn't laugh in your queer for me. I cannot.
Okay.
Me no question that the job.
No problem. Momia kumia kela moi abino sorona or abino is sorona kumina. Adam na imine adotro ya fanve dotro luka dotro bamino na abino stele kera uluko ko findole mo falilo aya frama melani ma otolo manyakano finwole o responsible kenimina woma we le kulelu dila fe zabalema ate kulelu dila mon kono lama directement ko tunu kafo ay mo falile lo mais kulelu dila fe zawalema wole mon bolo ikuzi ani inya finwe ba la yoro sawa mima mo falilo alelewe atole melani dotro ya kano uwe dasala ifalilo ay dasala ifalilo nyaminga ikulelu sanzela wonyale nemi kumala ni ne kuzi awe jerela kaban sireyaka ay brown kalale. So it's the same deficiency of melanin in my head. I inherited that from my father. So at is warani mo minu falilo. Mereni deficiency, mereni dasa warani mo minu falilo. Ulekera abinole. Note bele ya mereni dasani for mo minu fini o salibo mo minu fini fokai tekono la fin ule ya mereni dasande. Notali nu minu kumalani nu susu ini shomina we have certain level of deficiency of melanin in our skin. The more lesser the brighter your skin. So melanin nakala abino is create kala because I elita fanga doya ne katimi. So mia kala Aisha alelewe.
But okay, what? Thank you, big brother. What is the lifespan for somebody with albinism? Can they live for a very long time, or do you know that?
Of
Because
course, look at Salif Keita.
I know.
For example, look at Salif Keita. Salif Keita, artist, nama ke nu fale fa kake mo bemele. Atina kara nu kolole. Nama ke mo fale kake mo bemele. So Salif Keita yoro ni nama ke sani bilo nu kola kete ka sani biorole. So last time is the melanin deficiency in your body. If it's well maintained, okay, again, I'll come to the scientific part of it. Science, Buluma, if you have deficiency of melanin in your body, ni melanin fanga doya ni ifalilo, then science ko, ni afanga waran doya ni ifalilo, kumika kanki ikisi jangaloma imaulu metinke maden ijantola adde musulo nyaminga akaka kabo tire koro lelimina akawolon akaka ka turu jate misisama akawolon hali soap. I'll tell you this one today. There are certain soap awa den kula kete mikara falila ale yere keta yena kumate turu subreluma. There's the best soap is soap free. Soap free wash. Who the best one is the best soap. Jana you are kono no jila or malububuji or bewi alele. So you ulu metinkela. You fe ulu metinkela asiambalo akiti kisila jangaloma. You kisila jangaloma mi kansale akete si dilima. So there's no specific lifespan allocated to somebody who is albino. So ate kafo iwekala moling bele ikete sanji bilo lekala isa o ikete sanji bisawa lekala o ikete sanji sawa no ute ikiti jere la kanara nyaminga science ta lobo lewe mo enara mota dine ta fanveraro mo kalon kobe alalele but asiambalo ikiti jere nara nyaminga according to science wole keta ikisila jangaro juma alimite abinole moni le nyaminga ne iwi jere lo nara kabo findolu ma itena jangaro dolu sorona me iwi danatimi ko dolu kala ifali la then you become prone to sickness. So jangaro minara ali sibutu alatalo science ko iwe jangaro do sorona ubese kala sababu le kisa jona isawati mase. So mi ule science tafano alele there's no specific lifespan for albinism.
Thank you so much, big brother.
If it is there, I haven't come across it.
Thank you so much, big brother.
Mulu yakela adding to what brother said. Me yakela muye they feel that more than for like being a doctor than na lifespan for like around people with albinism. Asia my base can parafina population nekoka. Mulu albinos le no. Kata ben lack of treatments. Why? And if I'm tele ni boja tele aikoka eno.
Yes.
Treatment no tele aikoka society fana ya aikoka fana ni society fulo ya du feba aje kani kungu ule nyako ni skin ko ule. Society fe du ya ni ule because then we saw na parafina with albinism. We bau na problem si ambale family kono. So ata ikatala filla. So ata akatala nila. Soit aikete dentro la luma medeni mon foite nyamina inyono ata mina jafekina ata beduna fekina ata la fenkinga den we ko be botole alu tauma den ya kini we kerata bolelo den ya ji we kerata jafelelo den sidia wo bonama den like marginalized ke.
Exactly.
Exclude
Exactly.
Adama den soron ne kelen ya ben ya la kelen ne ma ben da adama de ma. Donc what a problem ne many illegal mumini ni isolona. Ni wofana ne ka i bo asena wofana ni dimini fana ne ka ko Mugwe ibo sena kila susu kila pili kibo society kon parce que wa adama
Yeah.
den be ma model le wulle dinin be nya jena wuba wulle ni wuba ka dini wa ye kada me asan kiri masan fita masan sawa ma anapata biruna fekin anapata biruna fekin ou bien afana bana parana kata ma soro ko ale we soro ou bien famille na bana abalo kata ma soro ko bawe ale soro oui, adamaden fo ala bene ba ife fo wati maseba ni maka do kuma wulo
Yes.
même si adamaden
Yeah.
te fo ala ife wati
Yes.
iwa
Yes.
mulu base ke ni kuma mulu kwa ka wulewe tele ni nya ko fe ba wa lo petit affaire lele
Yeah.
fami lele society le albino su fo ala fe ba fa fe na wuma se ba je kan ya kungu ma ya
Yeah.
handicap ma
Yeah.
iwa
Yeah.
ici nous doit le tele kolo bada u fe dolida u fe bunda u fe dota fu fe dota fu fe ha wuma na adamaden fo ko bala
Yes.
wo adamaden fo ko bo Iwe
Yes.
tunaona iwe sila sanja te dibe dibe ile ya long you realize kako society that they no mina kanya dabe tuni inya wo mana adama dem fa ko bola
Yes.
kako ko ikata la ko lai mata la ko lai le butena na ta yoro lo fe wo mana adama dem fa ko bola kako ko ile
Yes.
dan ne ko afrika siale ka kata dieli ke mu ye itso wo adama dem fa ko iwaye so doctor of few mu na ida denaka lifespan ko for albino suma I
Yeah.
based on Kumu Poka Wulewe, and especially it's about concerning the population in Africa. Because we lack an abella, Kabakaola society ya problem de go. I said Taranya fell. Ali I situation and nini le kabiala problem te nuni lemina ubi nyako te nuni lemina melanin kote nuni lemina. Asia mana mobe kuma jema. Asia mana mobe kuma jema. Ile weke la utu
Exactly.
family kapono ile ni family uta ibirina fekina ile ni family uta imina fekina aita ile la yoro kino ile la bonine kupe ko womana mo fwa ko bola
Yes.
kumate ko mo suya wuluma ai mako ye medical care like tout ça là yes they are fragile because ni melanin te mo fali lo e femine na ko yamako ko doctor fana ko protection na te
Yes.
mo fali lo dangalo dube bagba nuni le kunani wote na
Yeah.
nagbana mo kuna melanin te mi fali lo
Yes.
Nusonu wena la kanu ni ile chi. Maba yoro sa. Kasa sinye ken kasa sinye bia kasa sinye sa wakati mi kata mata dialo. Inafo tie ken tie fia lo cheki. Awe ba. Melanin te mo midi fali lo. Susunu wa china. Awa sala. Kasa. Awe ke la ma dale. Nu ya da bandi ya ni alu ya dale.
Yes.
Parce que melanin it's as well protect. Fali ma demena ka fali kolo daki. Kaka yu damage wa ma sorona. Fali ma demena ka yoro arrange ke kala dan ka su kwela.
But
So yeah, lifespan basic kama G.
na sister me for any bolo more bolo meaning it's the bigger organs of the body.
Exactly.
Alele bunyani organ belly. Why? Because it's for protection.
It's
It's
for
not just
protection. Yeah.
it's for protection. So ile watemi for away last panko susu aya for abinoma is related to medical condition. It's not something that is natural. It's not
Mm-hmm.
something that is natural that it have to be this way. Albino
Mm-hmm.
have to be no, it's not something like that. It's all related. I mean, for a back, it's mostly related to bleeding, internal bleeding, skin cancer, lungs cancer, and
Yeah.
all those things. Even you know, albino, you get internal bleeding, you get less time to live. I can tell you, some of our clients now and some of my patients now, we have to give them blood every week. They have to get 2 pack of blood cell because what they're getting internal bleeding. So every week in this Western country, they're getting 2 pack of blood cell. Imagine if they were living in Africa.
Mm.
You think they will live for 1 year? Those people get blood every week. They have to come to the hospital to get blood. Imagine living, they are not albino, living with that condition here. If you live with that condition in Africa, it doesn't matter whether you are rich or not. One day there will be no blood, and that day you will go. So that's the thing. It's all related to medical illness.
Exactly.
Even all the scientists that talk about the lifespan of albino, it's all related to medical illness.
It's not
So
related,
I
yeah.
think it's question we ask here more
Now,
than the
now last question, let me know too,
yeah.
is more for sister. Um, in a denser amiga because no balamu falafena. Ko me bola alo koma we have ko mo dina basiko kila. You know, in our face kala, wuna wo fola ile ma because we for the mobile mo ama ko susu understand ka alu be basiko male for alo. Wuna ka ile la ana wo for ma.
No, really. Couple more the bicycle can something like that. No, no, no.
Oh,
Like
that's
I said, in our family they are more or less aware about albinism. Why? Also, yeah, man, no. Just what I said previously. Apart from that, being scared to have it or whatever. Apart from that, no. Kumasoma for makapo po bicycle can ala. No, no, no.
okay.
Mao Mao experience ke feo Mao experience ke doma fo makafo ko jina de nembula doma fo makafo ko nuni jinale na kafonyo ya kela doma fo makafo ko ndien ngula minge sulo wole na kela na albino den soro na because kuma ulbe fo fola kwa why no do kwani tie siana le bene ba like yeah iwe tula la ile fo na kata di soro na and all these things. So they didn't want it to do it to have a child with albinism. Any yana doctor who found an genetician who na nala ka kind of test blood ke the father me to see that if maybe in few years we can have albino back again in our life. So kind of finding no, there is no need. I can have thousands of her. I have no problem with that. If that's Allah wills, yeah, why not? So I comme madame, mais c'est compliqué. Nous on doit faire ça pour faire le rapport. J'ai dit quel rapport? What report? What do you need report for? Am I giving birth to devil or whatever? No, it's yeah. Ulu kana maule kana fanya no, I don't care. I can have her again and again and again and again, no problem. I say it's something that I'm already aware about. Yeah, not deeply before, but now I'm well experienced, I can say. So no problem. Haluka hata kumaoda yenu me kata bengu jina kuuni basile kanina no roma bo family da kana ma ko mugwe pana ni mamelonge sakina no
Oh,
mwani
thank
ame ndo ya kesi ule lo kabo
thank you.
ko kaka kongo faundo muso dina ana afianu vya so na bedbeni abe morning be a check up fine na doctor luma ana na ina mega kwa muso na morning be flare sona a check up fine na doctor luma kuwe enjamba o donc idem flao soit iya itu ko eno iki na nuni le mafike ou bien ni do jana ima kabo kitena ito eno ikado ne barao. Sadly, we did all we could. Mamuso na corona duna. Didn't fly orphanage la. They are well taken care of. Muso na corona duna because she has no parent to take care of her. Her situation is just catastrophic. So aka adin flat to ako adin kolomandan flami abolo achefera aka buke wula. Kadin flat to ako doctor lumayeno dinin flat we orphanage la right now I'm talking.
But what if again anaka de kwebosene alaka abino akaka de to all the time?
Sister, I don't know my to now. If they make there is a second step. She may do it. What you do. The first step, like be any back and mama could do. If be same panya kenda could do. You can have na te be makaka ya premi na be manyama. She can do based on her situation. Alele kalo how she is suffering. Alele kalo naka kodunche ola. What would be her life? So no ma judge ke. Our concern was the kids. And they are now, alhamdulillah, they are in a safe place. You know, Bana fo na na ko ana ache janvala jinala. Wata na la jinale fe o na ka ko demisono ko tun ko demo tete bale fali la chera mo kana. A komi samara mentality tete krene bani lagina ni Congo ay mata ni yona katini. Maka we try to talk, local people there and we from this but there were no mama say mama bekangele makwa. Ana a situation ana ulala ademu ya kukuna. So she went back to her husband and the kids are to the orphanage right now. Ewe kusiya wuye. Donc muso siya my problem so na mu wa ifasala iduma ana chewe falan kusiya wulo. Right? And they are left all alone by themselves. Iya na wula no lagi na fa fe muso siya my ana den albino wuye siaka dielila. Aduruta a business sidele, unfortunately. Me Aduruta, they have no choice. They have no choice. And the man I see my exchange, we can talk, we can go and visit them to their places. People from on the ground there. I tell a luma from kata area situation ye for edi. Why they are on the streets? Must it be that if you deliver albino, your destiny is to be on the street to kato murudela, kato dielikela.
Yeah.
General case lele farafina, ali bi fianu vya weso na muso duru biro, chedu ya iko duna muso ula kata beko fianu vya weso la bololo.
Of course.
Ininya kya muso ya jesi yako ka, paske demeni batala. Demeni bate, so she will end up, if she doesn't want to go into prostitution or whatever, things like that, she'll go and fix the rule. Ana dunia du sawa ya ibu nani ya ibu siako ka sindilo ya imai makumu sisini siako ka. It's really kind of ngundi mina mbeta la parafina nete nsila mumbi kono kata lofe fangufe. Neta malanze ne mapaske nyae mino yena even though mbone luma nzawan ne bone men zunu ne dundo luma. Due to what I see, it's terrible. It's terrible. Ala kwa ni mwa bedeme ka loni di mwama ne wole fola ngumwa loni nyini watibe ka makono ko ya interest ye komine imako kala wokele mbesaila eweti jena situation gbe lo lumina imami kunya nyini imakolo imanyelo you will stick on what in a mentality in a kumakamu mena around that thing you will stick to it even though things said they are not true but that's all you know in a mena that's all you know so you will just stick to that. Wole mo siya my problem ne parafina wole mo je kani siya my problem ne. You are Nita, I have to educate even around me, my family, my own family. I have to educate them on albinism. I nyati ala I nyama cause unamulu albinos le, but no one knew how to make them to prevent the dark spot. Where siya mambale mabi. You are menina masona minge. That's when I explain to them how to prevent. Mai tula talaima kaba fananika fula baula taima kumisa alu o Kenya might suffer like go tell what mini ka boy to sala. You don't know people's situation. I can move ulo, I will be to sala. So just few kids. So what's your kela utu nepa ya bona ipe wulenne. I quincy ma quincy wulenne, ma doja quincy wulenne. Why? Outside do lewe, lesser, a lesser case do lewe.
Unless a case level.
So what's your bulo mautu for my young sensibility? Come yaba yamani awareness. Many fanani wuli sutu falafina black community in general. My ignorance me mabula is choosing. Wallahi is choosing. It's choosing. Bani madia na dong you webola bi mase ni uludana. Na fo kalokin kalofia mawese uludana. So kwelo ko haki ye mwala. We are intelligent. Memine ke ni kugwe ulo my interest can them in a matter
No.
it's sad.
Yeah. Thank you so much, big sister and big brother, for coming on the show. And
Yeah.
nafe before ni amofia bia nafe ya advice me dele Aisha kadi mo bad ma muso mulu kafo abino demu abi ani mo bad ma mulu mulu fane ko a judge ka ila advice me dele before you go that you give them, please.
Kamo e kumasi amafo. But alhamdulillah, what be ala ma besa mama.
Amen.
Amen.
My advice you mean ndi wa that wala ni kumada melo. Ole to embrace whatever you have. Because now fight you mean be ole handicap in general. Mbara sale moya black community kono kafoko handicap we so na family me kono. Chela mule ke diane kamusula mu condemn ke. Chela mu bara mule ke diane kamusula mu condemn ke for whatever reason based on ignorance. If the child is born today with a handicap, musunole, mabara mu ya ku nyane. Then we saw na anya kunya talo like albinism, trisomie 21 ou 18, handicap motrice, kage yo afandi le fwana ma ou bien finge adaibola ou bien. It's really a kind of calamity in our community. Most of that have collected witnesses that people are suffering in the family because most of it is they mean that che balamu che jekani rejecting the family, the woman, or accusing her of being responsible for that handicap of the child. Come brother Yafolayama, he has insisted on it. Ignorance. Makaraka moi dabami moi sema moi sololo moi falifambe ma alelewe ignorance. My maloja, my ke inyon demembwa ule maka ke makodombwa ule inyona. Iwe mumo na situation sutulo ilala kapoko alana diela majo anile no mugwe nitinda jana no anile no betiti. Epi miti mini ni musula moka dentu ya wo soro kafoko ile ni momina dena ka wo soro ni alana dila ima. Weye ke mo premier ka ile reject ou bien qu'il est condemn ou bien qu'il est accused ke. How hard it is, sister. Any
Very.
Belgium here, musu yano, mu ye, muna denzo na handicap demina, wu che wife condemn ke, wu kuma wu se mo torolo. Ko musu no le, she's, adu fe wa iban, utu, cheni musu ya edwana musu weche, fearing that musu kete ale denzo ya solona koto.
Yes. Yes.
Can you imagine? How is that possible? Ça fait, iwe mo kuma fena. Aken ne yo, moi malon ka ko ala le ku la tela kwa.
Ala inara ale kanya wekela before you
Voilà,
talk about
moi malon
God.
ka ala le ku la tela, moi malon ka ko destiny does exist. Malandala, ma me makamula, ma me na watipe me. We don't have that certainty, you know. Ini mo we dena ka kusyao ka fenzuo soro awaje na fenzuo kuna ka ko ala we fenzuo daima. You embrace it. Find out what is it. Search for helps. Reach out. Ita case we dafala ibire wanya ina utaka ko itawe ibiwe lauma. Reach out to others because the fanani reality situation that doesn't have the same opportunity you have. Mulute falabala found. Reach out. Me masini be it's not being accusative. Masini be much Jonathan. Be weleko. Malo ka ko community. Mo masini much Jonathan. Mina do uti mina mala wule. Wulu building ne enyoma. Nunca muma building nyoma. Me in actions, we are be sini tanukuna tenya kwa. You know, netawe ben so it's all well. Netawe ben is all well. Itawe ben ama inyaki ambana madogwe, you know, wuma Panga mi ile la no ile ni tala dana no ala na dienye ki tala da do be no wonya mi ni bine bati nya kya uma I wo deme fanana ali ne ya no ni parent bu you know wuru ya fola ka ko mi to di ni Aisha ide follow Kennedy ina finge mu benya ina di ina finge mu benya ina di c'était un acharnement nina acharnement la nina kwanguni ala nina femindi la mangu I will not be victim of my own situation no I can't be a victim of my own situation. Ni alanadina maseke, I'm the leader of that situation. I must lead my situation. I can't be a victim. So can bully? Can no? We in the beginning it was hard. Mu ya kuma uti gbara na dinu ya mu wende mafene na you know we ye mefiance mu no can do nyene no. Can it depress ke? I just said it. Can it depress ke? Depression coming yeah, really. I was really sad. Make an for your situation, Jenna me who will come and lead this one? You want to be a victim of it? You want to be a victim of it? You know what that means. Or you want to lead your situation, you want to lead your life, you want to be the leader of your life. Alanadilima lalakapoko italewe alamafilide. Alanadilima, he knows that you are the director, you are the MD. So you can't be crying over it. Okay, from the beginning you can cry for some time. Maybe you don't know where to start from yet, but you can't continuously be doing that. No. So mama loja, my falenyo accuse kela ala Latin poka. Imuzo na kodi tinyeli mani okay, ana wo tinyeli ma is her fault. Me den solo ko ni dinka solo mo foite den choose kela de ko ane amodi sumne ko mine na to mine. Iwe mi senka lumina ala na itami di mawulewe iloja ibloke ula iya deme ifana ni jere kan ni deme ko tun aje deme iwaye so na kuma dai no bi ni nanin kan yana mi ko brother benana ka odafa su maji fana ni mate ala jen yo be mawuti
thank you so much, sister. That was absolutely beautiful. Brother Joela Kumara ba mene before you go elekete me that advice that mo bala mo ma about more topic mona Kumara topic me ka be.
Okay. Komi made muso eba abenya fola ni mi fola mo bara moli abino molingbe jinate mole. That's my first topic. Moki bailo alalea di la moma. So jina foilete, number one. Number two, itena nara kela abino le kafo iwe tula abino la. O ani abino we mina jafe kleno iketa dole le no. Otena kela. Mi hina abino la. Alana fanga midi la numa aluta dasane. Akake musole, akake kele, akake kimobale. Aluta dasane nuta warani katime aita koka. Ukolote kafo fanga taila, fanga yela me moka meloni klemima ule dasani I fallo. So my embrace ke my madomola waka I jere long kafo I fanani important ke ne. Moga okela minde suketo aya for mingra quite si sorona I kete si sorona because mo I madomola. Mila to oko ka ole my brother minu gouvernement kono mo kalo NGO lu you know minu abino lu metinkela me ma fora my brother lu ya alu minu gouvernement kono ay loja ay gouvernement encourage ke frafina ay abino black gouvernement ya program no. Fragbela, you know, even though organization, you know, but government fanani loni, there's a government branch, minu, you know, minu loni abinolu yako nyanyi na hand for IBank. So minu, you know, nafeka fire allewe, madim sona bele for away. Me nafaya lo jinate, mota sorona ka for, yarona mimanu frafinu for on bale. Fragbetena frafin din sorona atisi. Fragbe ka den soro nyanya atise den soro na mi fini katimi ailu kokan. It can. me arana nu frafinu kraminge originale asube bora nule lo moka we ma kuna kuna gbeale science we ba wo proof kala beyond reasonable doubt mite dine kane atemanya kane frafin fragbe srona me fragbe tise frafin srona halimi doni chocolate kene aitisa srona I banzama they can yaro na fragbe ni frafin we dena ka den zoron iketai na den agbeto le katimi afinto fragbe muso we den zoron na frafin ke den gbeto katimi den finto fragbe ke we den zoron na frafin muso la den gbeto katimi den finto me frafin gbanzan ya den zoron ni gbera katimi fragbe dolla aiwe kafoko ala kuna diale ole. There's no way aketo science you ever will prove beyond reasonable doubt fragbe flati se denzorona mi findo otisekera so nu frafino asiambalo nule ya negativity warani nule ya berebo warani kawa moling bema nule ya nu frafino ya berebo le warani kawa moling bema katimi fragbe lukoka adu fanani ala wabla nu hajero so ama able to fanga mayale mata ma fanga mayala kafo ala we kodoke nu ya ama ke fragbe luye it's very strange made wa before ya no de srona buru aina fora aina mi fora ni adi na din fai fragbe le or ai minele so this is a pure life example so ni mi soron kafo mo frafi nyolu ye wole ami kosi kotinu mi mling kafo abino te jinale aye fo minga ka fa we fala asute na ayi suya mina aya dobo ala ma fe mi to ma molen belu suye na mai sudon komi mi do lu sudo na nyami ay kay lo tratra aya dobo wala ay jon ay adobo ko fotara ay wala lo ay wote ye fio ma fe mai sudon ay no ninge ma sulu lo trala o bende so mi ve ka fo jamaye bi ma kumala ba mina lelewe.
Thank you so much, Sister Aisha. Thank you so much, Big Brother, for you both coming on the show. May Almighty Allah reward both of you too. Aisha, I apologize for being as soon as I tell you might be, you know. So I do apologize. Thank you so much for coming on this platform. And I love you guys. Bye-bye. And thank you. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You're welcome. You're welcome. Asusu nara mo platform maker ya no kana kama video mafe kama video share ke I make I don't know how ngata nature but you know platform meaning na for ale what be mo pese kana ne ka life ke ne mo mafe on ne mo video share ke atono tina kala ba lule wotono kala by sharing so and platform mean be kalo educationally you know mo we time talale kanaka kuma mo bala mo nye lombe londu kete ka you know mo kete English kan fola mo kra nya mina English kan no because you know mo mena fala bra jamana ka londu la mo do you know yeah included me be ka olo the nasa ka me come for my English do be a lot, you know. So ninga okay, alo just be patient with us, more audience. And thank you so much. Asusu come on, platform you grow keka share. Thank you. I love you all. I'm big
One more thing. na fola ma mo be minu mo ma fere na ni minu na page mika moi kumala abino mane madena mi solona beji kama ko mo mi ka nara ko aina ananyama afulu ko ni nanyama de because ne fana ni ya no mo kete competition e kala ko ka wala ni prenne wala ni kete nara fulla ina nanyama ni ofie kana ye ka vo modern nale de mo breve et puis camarale abali camarale ne so I kana turunga wala de kana yalon pikete mbasila nyaminga yonya nyinda
one more thing mwaloja my demain ou ke waye.
Yeah.
Parce que moi il y a plateforme ni it's always educative. Voilà. Comme il y a pas yamba ali sara ya bare mara watibe.
Oh, thank
Nous
you.
attendons moi pour watibe ne watinu mi bekela. Piti no mi na la wabia ma harielo. Mai wala ka kuma watidu la pani. Wa ala ma besa ma watibe kwa. Mai
Amen.
mo da brother na government involved kerani. Ala amendosi ay kuma.
Amen.
Amen.
Mga brother mo yung government na kulu fanani take action ke. Ala fanani amendosi ay kuma kabaka
Amen.
akeso no niya kakeso na yung mga thing.
Amen.
But before then or even at the same time,
Yeah.
you muye mate government no from nowhere
Yeah.
we can as well do something
Yes.
because everybody is rich.
Yes.
It depends what you have and what you make out of it.
Yes.
That's
You
true.
know, e kama kono ko wali kole kobele, wali kodote kobele. Mo wulu dulu falafina. Ama kwe just a person to talk to,
Yes.
someone to share with,
Friends.
friends. You know, someone to say a word with within a day, someone to give a cup of water to them. Ay mako wolela. E kanu kono ko milial wole no. Nue association siamani mabe kum nafanya I'm involved in so many countries. Me in Conakry, association mabola yino. Ni madembe kila watibe. Mwaka mwatu mwaje kanikonu kuna. Ala na mwada na kama siri inyona le mwa julule inyona.
Yeah.
Eweke la walitile, yalon kakoko, vyukimu ya julu ye ila.
Yes.
Eweke la nafeti le fenfen kake ya riches le ila la kakoko, wote mumu vyola uru ya julu ye ila.
Yeah.
So, open ya suyama, maka kakoko, nukungo nuwela nya, let's just stop there. We are not that many in the associative area, you know. From my own observation, I may be wrong.
Even mine.
Okay, masia mano. Nuni mugwele ula na watibe kwa. Ali nuwe kona kiri uni labi ule kama menye de mutu skoro ko baka kwa ideni kodi ma. Humanitarian. Mbewe labi ekembe sa ela te la jina. Ni make fila de una kete soso de una kete bese de una na sombele ume menye konite. Maro nani yano community. Ma community akake ma community kono kapo komate sekola. One thing. Afana kake ma community kono kapo pa ichi anatanu wenyala adane we. Two things. Ne ofo mai watibe mama wuli mai ma beauty inyoma. Mo mulu ye fando wulu fe ai mako e mwala. Mo mulu ye fando wulu fe ai ajulu ye mwala. Nu ye jola ma 5 euro lo ya no. Wo ke wulu bilo wa bilo le wo wa te ki mbalogo.
Yes.
Akake bala susule parce que ali bukunya yata handicap dilele. Iwaye nu ye kaiton kieni kaiton flamina talani dini abandonne nu ma frafina akake albinolo amake albinolo parce que association mi e dini bele tala dini mu we ba uti sai pe utu ubi mu we ba we sa ubi mu we ba ubuna ibana yilo fun.
Yeah.
Not only we feed them, but we train them as well. Because kwenye inase mo sola jeso tie lumbe ya makaso jeso kwa makalanji minala.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to do. Nena wali makaso nyama ni sola watibe. Ni nafeka wala law for the success of both of us. Let me train you how to earn that money.
Yeah.
So my vision I mean way towards them.
Good.
Why?
Very good.
My munitona my feed ke après sans school we la kala. Ma eminu so na government na ubi mana mi raise kela ya no. Ma wala ta kadi ni nkendi ni fia di ni sawa la do school we pay yearly. It takes nothing. lajine wulo lakoli sala dinu ya lakoli sala ero cheme video le maximum
Yep.
iwaye modo si amane do na no ma se me do sana ero cheme le ma not me personally I don't back question for that
Muso do. The
me mo yana
material.
ma bushi woni bibito un bolo woni Dolce and Gabbana woni voilà Ralph Lauren Chanel voilà we are so we have many facilities my picking my facility degbe wulo
Yep.
kalata wulu mayeno kawulu fanani bo fanani aya sunu wulu fanani kalo fanani that there is someone there for them, that someone is concerned about them, that people care about them. Rien que that feeling alone can make them feel better, can make them become a better person, can make them change the mentality that the society have, projected on themselves. Because alu jekani ya na human elo. Mais society mina nala image mina nala ima. Wala jela ila kabuku. En fait, you are not part of us. They don't condemn themselves. Society a vision in me nalama. Wala jela ila kabuku aite mole. So Mama Beauty in Mama. Sister, we'll talk about it later. We have so many
Yeah.
projects in the area, right?
Yeah.
So just to say that
But
I'm in some others
Yeah.
before our project. So what
Okay.
we at Yaoma, Mama Beauty in Mama, Kaiton Kele, Kaiton Fla, Kayuni, Bikiuni, Pencil, Kaula, Faula, and if Fanny Brugun, Samia Brugun do. Then feel work away ambassador because she is the one she does fundraising in her school.
Oh.
Sanwe daminala la kuli we bana aya school material shake la eta direction na afwa yina mito tuni aya di mama nuni market alata la fala fina diningbe umaye no muru init nuni wulu fana we balo ko sebe aya wulu fana ni la mama akake fitinne le ba ali fitinne is enough afana ni awe adunyo wu afola yina fana ni koko aye afwa ipere unyem neje kan na besebela na be abolo kona ita distribute ke with the okay of the direction of the school direction awe tala le afwa yena makwe sunscreen be na wo bottle flat 50 plus be na wo bottle flat be na wo bottle flat wo kaiton den kiren bola wo kaiton den flat after kai bilo to school project every year is happening. Sunscreen, sunglasses, fan long sleeves, anisamia ukosemea kolomuli eperungu nata iduna idun something. Ah, bekenyonga. Direction ngili. Madame Kamara, viens prendre ça, on a eu ça pour. Netata, nabela nyonga, ne alata salala koka. Kalata farafina kata distribute. Aba distribute kela nafo ayi na eno aya filme ay photo uta kala nama neta jiati ula ko aya filna dilama a photo tena a video tena. Let's be hand in hand. Mbala sale ma sini ma jekani kunu ne kuna mata we nyala we nyala.
No, but Kalo no our biggest problem in there. More Konyaka, more biggest problem nile. Or more Falagbe, where Falagbe we in like Nukumakin, like for example now. American ni England na kala World War II kala. American ani Germany wuna kala ya England ni Germany na kala ni England ni France na kala wa kala be ana ko skinland kala ka fo kele ma kehelele afuima abele na dimisala kele lo so wa kele na bana minge yai wuta fe ka fo kele kin wi ala ni kodi ka ke America Germany ni France ni other European Union ata you already there wuta kumaka kele la ban so kele kana we because aka ka for ana dimisalale you know but no bara mo ma wo learn kele ba no bara mo wo ko be fanga for na jale ka for fanga ne la for na jale ka for netimi le la for ne to for ko belelo wo kana ile to for you know so more problem bale more video it is a kind of foil and the more de me madame betene me kono betene dole donye dole kede sera yoro de dia ka for okay nena kata ne ila jamo ko gba ina kanya minga ile woti sama woti na ile yoro media but no para malo ka for we all can't do it together.
No.
You know, more bit is a net is a ko beka for ne na le ka kuma ka for you see Aisha plan mine nebio ilita million mindele. You know, ili ya million for nen dala oka the more balance together. That's how teamwork to get there. No
Mama
para
will
this is the problem. No para more can fair. It's like a big problem. We kiss somebody fanga like ile G ile do mina alu de tisakala for alu believe que mina ekeke na etinye kena jasa etinye
enemy of progress.
more problem no jasa wa more problem wolele jasa
I comprehend you guys saying everything you're saying is very, very, very logical, and I promise you, we will get there. Because why? Because what? Aya fora ko ika keba susi musu bale akomaye. But alu musulu I mo koma budu. I mo koma budu. But and that's very good positive. You are fra ke dolu ya igbaila. Kafa musulu ya fe. Look, momiti koma ai pusila. I wala nya fe. Whoever nya ikalo kwikete mikela. It's too much. It's too much. Ati koma i pusila I wala nya fe. Nakabli nya wala do. Ikete mikela wo wala do. Wo wala do. So because of you people getting these ideas, I was on a walu madinyama nuta mo beni ngorole we. Alu wi bana ko susu manu kelu tutole wolo.
Exactly.
Alu dinya ningwama. Man, we will get there. One day we'll get there.
Inshallah.
I don't want none of you to get weak. The fight is we all will not go at the same time. More do we not only lala do lukoka. Meka for I not only kade mobe wa inyone wotina kera. Me not only lala do lukoka. Me alive na lumina motini banailo. Motafulaya because I manange mobe adam na inyone, so you're not part of it. No. Keep going. We will join you guys. They will join you.
Because before bringing others in or before convincing them, we must start we ourselves. I remind you to the video
more project
they can come and add up. Menute masiraka moma kona. Why? And I was very glad that Haja had the same vision, the same project to achieve, like me. So we join hands together. We have a lot to do. Inshallah, time will tell. Allah will see and each other. Allah adim mama.
Amen.
So everybody is welcome to come and join us for us to do things together, because doing it together is doing, it's achieving bigger.
Yes.
It's achieving bigger. Doing it alone, it might be constant perseverance and all these things, but a continuous, but I thought all everything. Memo, I can any working boko we be anema. Na kaka working boko we na ngirene. Ikawa we bola na bojelo, I will feel it somehow.
Yes.
Many working boko kanani mumotane deni working boko la. Beke de juju bola cheme. Ni mumwane do beke de juju bola bilulu. And if we are more than that, beke de juju bola smaller than that.
Smaller than that, exactly.
After mano, ma beke de effort bola no financial effort kela no without even knowing it, without noticing it. Mene kiwe kela working boko e bia ne mani ne kirene. Mbe bola na wala mbe dépenser talon mina de iwai.
Yeah.
Mais the project, the goal was achieved. The goal will be achieved, but abon you mean the person will be, at least settled. Settled. Many jamale. At the same time, the goal will be achieved, but abon you mean
No
or
one will feel
effort
it.
coming together, no one will
Yes.
feel it. You know,
Yes.
and it will even be quicker.
Yes.
Iwaye, bani mo killing this sekula, ko ma be beni kangere ma wole
Yeah.
wuka. So mo ma jo, ma mu deme, ma mu deme, ma kada isoma, kada parafina, kamo jadi na fana kone saraka di boy, kone daddy morning bread ma. Ma saraka boy la ila watibe, mo do nya ila. It's not making them to go forward. It's not making them to progress because
Yeah.
they lack training. Let's train them to have to be able to do their
Themselves.
own thing.
Yes.
By doing so, there will be lesser people asking for money on the street in Guinea or in Mali
Yes.
or wheresoever. Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why Dominike in a very intelligent way? Kata nisi kimbo sarakale sanyi
Yeah.
kimbo sangi kono kata nisi kimbo sarakale. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
I
Ubi
don't
kata
think
working the demand. It's good. It's good. Menika utima deme waki in di. That's better. That's the best. So muma John, muma building nyoma, mate kukulunguna, mai kupebe ule kuna. Mafana ndo wa kulung jate sila wati pana ni mai mapa denge udela pana ni mu naka for my I mean no wa bebe temine no.
Yeah.
I wake up to We are open to anything, any suggestion, any proposition. Iwae, mako ni malo jela le wati be kato abebe siaka ala e ma deme wala kama to abebe siaka. Kato
Education.
nyala ma jela, kato nyala ma bade una, kato nyala community la. If that can be done, then Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
So
Thank
never come to Malaban for Olewe. I invite everything. Anyone you have any idea, you can come to Haja. I know she will tell me, so no problem.
Thank you.
thank
Thank
you
you
very
so
much.
much, sister. God bless. Thank you so much, brother. God
Thank
bless
you.
you.
Thank
Thank you. I
you.
I
Okay
don't have to
then.
thank you enough because even though more time to Sukine, you always say, when I call you, go, brother, I need you, and this will be the topic. You're like, okay, fine, no problem. You
Yeah,
never
that's
say no,
okay.
I can't do it. So
Thank
I
you very much.
appreciate your
Thank you.
effort, Wallahi, from the bottom of my
Thank
heart. I
you.
appreciate your effort.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Thank
much.
you very much, brother.
Thank
Thank
you
you
too.
so much,
Thank you.
sister. Love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Aisha, okay?
Okay.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Bye. Bye. Thank you again, more mulu nalaka mo mafe abeniche, and please like and share this page. Ne moka oke page kete grow kala mo fan kete tono sur la local education usalo ne ne modu kaka fan ko question kaka abe akamalo ya because before they can line with that kind of question kaka mo be wukire ke bo a couple of months now, more maloya like I don't know why. So all I can the telephone number be to for more but ngala for my family and all that. So thank you so much for sharing, for following, for liking. Love you all. Good night. God bless. Peace. Masama, do you want to do the peace sign?
Yeah.
Masama, don't go on.
Peace.
So peace.
Peace.
Bye.
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 Bye.